Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play video. I am Sylphin and today we are playing Dekker in PvP. So I'm trying to play against other players and really try to get to the end game and see how these builds work in the end game. So we are playing a caster Dekker with a energy damage and mana focus on cooldown reduction cards. That's generally kind of the idea. Now, in the PvP, I'm going to start with a ward. Now, why am I going to do that? I have heard, and I believe as well, that perhaps the best strategy is instead of deathballing and roaming around and you might get a kill or two, what's actually better is splitting, like the whole team splitting between the lanes, using a ward, using your map awareness to keep yourself alive. This way, you can place a ward, you can push the lane, get that experience, and when the enemy team comes to gank you, you just leave. You withhold that experience from them while you have gotten it, and you actually get ahead. You push the lane, they're not. Eventually, you get a lead. So in this game, see now my whole team has grouped up. So I mean, I'm going to not be a poo-poo head and go to them. If you haven't played Dekker before, her passive is some mana used when casting an ability is shared with nearby allies. So the mana focus that we're going to use, or that we're going to have, is going to help with this passive. And the cooldown reduction on the cards that we get will help with, spending mana more often. Her Q ability is Stasis Bomb, Bouncing Bomb that deals 86 energy damage and stuns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with that one, and I hope that perhaps we have a team fight. Her Q is an interesting ability. You can lob it high into the air, or you can hit it into the ground. It has an interesting effect where I haven't quite figured it out, where it's either time-based, so if you lob it in the air, it takes 2 seconds or so to... takes about 2 seconds to explode, or if you hit it into the ground, it doesn't go very far. It really doesn't go very far at all. So here, I'm going to hit it into the ground there, and you see that it explodes fairly immediately. So it has a very, very, very interesting dynamic where you can use it to hit enemies that are right in front of you, like very consistently, or you can lob it overhead and use it to hit somebody in the back of a wave or something like that. The second ability I'm going to go with is E, because we apparently have not gone for a team fight focus at the beginning. Well, at least this Twin Blast and Richter. We are going to go with our E ability. It is Slow Bubble, AoE that applies a 100 unit max movement speed slow to enemies that are in it and deals 64 energy damage. The damage isn't significant, and it takes a while for the skill to go off to deal its damage. So here, I'll show you here. If we put it down, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So about 2.5 seconds or so. It's a fairly significant period of time. So it's fairly hard to hit on enemies, but I would say that it's not that bad for for waves. I mean, it's really quite easy. And our last skill that we're going to get here at level 3 before our ultimate is going to be our E ability. It's going to be our rocket boots. Basically, you just leap in a certain direction and you get you give your teammates a speed boost. So very, very handy for chasing an enemy down, or of course, right? Or of course, retreating. So I'm going to go and help out our mid lane, and after this I will go and spend these points. So I'm being a little bit risky coming out up on top here, but okay. So I thought that maybe I would be able to create something there, but no. Put down the E, push this lane just a bit. I'm going to lob this ability, and thought I was going to hit our Murdoch, but no. So as you can see, my teammates around me are full health, or full mana, and that's partially because of our passive. She's a support character that has a very strong caster potential as well. So here I'm going to go into the... We haven't had... normally I would go into the mana and health potion, but we're not having that much of an issue. I'm not going to upgrade the ward. Instead, I'm going to go into our main focus here is the cooldown reduction. So we're getting cooldown reduction on our cards, and I did one upgrade there. Probably shouldn't have done that, since we're focusing on energy damage and mana. But I'm feeling like this doing one of them would be useful. So I'm going to try to push this lane a little bit. Let's get this back. As you can see, if you've been watching the mini-map, the wards have been doing a great job of letting us know where the enemy team is. I'm going to focus on my Q, since it's a stun and can do a better job of affecting a team fight, which I'm hoping... Ooh, our right lane is in trouble. Okay, well... that's pretty much... Yeah, I'm not going to reach that in time. So what we can do is we can split push this lane here. Don't think we're going to get to the left lane fast enough. So I'm going to put down another ward here, up in that tree. As a little tip, take the few seconds to put the ward in an inconspicuous place. So here I could see that the ward was letting me know that the enemy was coming. I'm going to back off. This Feng Mao's trying to chase me. My Steel's doing a good job of trying to stay in the background. I'm going to put the Q down. I'm going to lob that ability. Make him slow. We might be able to get this. No. So that was a good try, but as you can see, that the wards are doing a really, really good job. It does require you to look at your minimap. You can't just be lazy and not utilize their vision. So we have 3 card power. I think I'm going to... I don't see any enemies on the minimap besides this Murdoch, so it's probably a smart idea to just go back now. I don't know where they are. I don't want to extend too much. I do have 2 wards there to help, but I mean, can get into some trouble. Okay, so let's start. Let's go with the mana potion. I was having a little bit of mana issues there, but let's go into the... We're gonna wait for the major cast upgrade. So our Murdoch is getting, or Twin Blast, sorry, is getting the right enemy tower, which is perfect. We're gonna have to defend this mid lane. Yes, good job. So I like Dekker in that she has quite a bit of utility. Her E ability does a good job of slowing down the enemy, of pushing the lane, and dealing some damage, of course. Her ultimate is called Containment Fence. You put up this huge energy fence that lasts for 5 seconds, reactivating, clicking your R again, eliminates the fence. Now, the key thing about the fence is that it blocks enemy ranged attacks and melee attacks. So the enemy can't shoot into or out of the fence. Very, very important for... So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to try to stun him. I'm going to do the E again. And there you go. So that Murdoch is good as gone. I'm going to put the E down to try to... Ooh, good job. We're gonna die for this. Now we gotta get back. Hopefully I can maybe... Oh! Thought I could do something there, but we don't do enough damage yet. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna boost away. Hopefully, yeah. So you can see there that your right click does a good job of getting you out of the fight if you don't overextend. I extended quite far there, and I was lucky to get back. I'm gonna play it a little bit risky and try to ding a little bit here. Yeah, there you go. So that's all I wanted to do. I'm gonna place down the E. Dekker has quite a large range. As you can see, I was placing my E quite far. And, ooh, are they trying to come around? Nice. Good shot. So that was a good job done by that enemy Murdoch. So now we're here, we're going to get into the damage. So we're going to get some major cast and some mana. The mana will complement the cooldown reduction very, very well. Hopefully the mana will help us keep a certain level of sustain so that we can stay in the fights and be supportive for our team long enough so that we can actually stay in the fight. So we lost our left lane there. We need to stick together a little bit more here. So we're going to do our E ability. Probably should have went with our auto attack, but I'm not doing the most fantastic job with so they're waiting here on the left. Try to get a gank going on, but I think they're gonna trying to bait us back, but yeah, retreat indeed. melt down my E. As you can see, you can poke from a fairly long ways away. Or I'm going to use my ultimate to fence them in. Use my... Okay, that was a really bad fence. I did not let my... I kept my Steel and Richter away from their ranged characters, so it really didn't go very well. I thought that Steel and Richter were already in, but didn't look like it. So I'm having a bit of a mana issue, as you can see. And that engagement wasn't overly favorable, and we let our right lane get all the way back to our towers here. So as you can see, I'm having a bit of mana issue. So what we're going to do here is come and we have a perfect mana. Should probably wait for that. So yeah, so let's wait for that. I'm going to push. No, our right lane should be good. We have a... Yeah, so our right lane, as you can see there, is going to bunch up a little bit. We have a little bit of a... Excuse me, we have a little bit of a wave that's being met by another one, so we can definitely for sure... So I'm going to do the ultimate, or Steel, hopefully can jump in just like that. Hopefully we can make something happen here. There's two double kill. Look at that. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. So you can determine the course of a team fight just from your ultimate, as you can see there. I wanted to create that fight. I put down the ultimate, held them in place, the Steel caught on, jumped in, it was perfect. Spot on. That was really, really satisfying. Really, really satisfying. Kind of surprised I did it, to be honest. So, some mana, good. So our team is doing a good job of... Okay, well, I thought that... Yeah, retreat. I thought that Feng Mao was coming in to try to get on top of us, but he did not. So I'm going to go right lane, split push a little bit. Looks like we're heading in the right direction, which is very good. Those two, that double kill really helped us get moving in the right direction. We have 6 card power. I'm going to go get this Harvester. Hopefully that damage gets that lane going in the right way. Okay, I have a twin blast here, so I'm going to call for help. I'm going to call for help. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So, they saw me coming. I called for help. I tried, but I died for it. Okay. That was not good. Do not feed the enemy team. So, the mana issue... We're going to go with this perfect mana. Get back into the fight here. So that is not preferable. I just gave them the advantage. It looks like we did secure a kill on the enemy Murdoch. Our Twin Blast... I can't see who that is. A Gideon. The right lane is probably going to get the kill over there, hopefully. But I'm going to try to defend this left lane as much as I can. So when you're defending, when you're trying to defend a lane, stand in front of the crystal so that the enemy team's forced to attack you, therefore triggering the tower to hit them. Very, very sneaky way of trying to get the enemy team off of your tower. So I'm going to get this lane moving in the right direction, rotate mid lane, try to help out my team there, stop by this harvester. So I'm definitely noticing we could do a little bit more damage, maybe have a little bit of health. Would hopefully secure the kill on this Murdoch. Ah, God, I couldn't jump out of the way. So that was a double kill for them, and we only got that Gideon. Not good. So that Gideon did a good job of, I don't know if he was intentionally baiting us in, but did a very good job, and now I think our Steel's going to die for that. So it was not a good engagement. At this point, we're going to go with our stasis bomb again. We need some more energy damage here. So we're going to get this major cast. So our left and right lanes are okay. I believe that they have snowballed enough so that they should be able to push, but this Feng Mao, maybe we can gank up on him. Maybe we can gank up on this Feng Mao. Good, yes, we have our Twin Blast and Gideon heading over. Let's try to secure this kill here. Not sure where he is. Looks like he... Yeah. Okay, so he was smart. There he is. Yeah, so he knew we were coming. Very good map awareness for him. So we have a Twin Blast coming. Over here. So that Twin Blast is doing a... Oh, very smart. Do you guys see that? Nice. He rocket jumped across the rocket jumped. He used his right click ability to traverse that chasm. That was very interesting. So we have team fight going on here. I can come into the back, put down the fence, secure them in this area here. Holy smokes! Ah, that hurt. That really, really hurt. Hopefully we can get this, but not. Don't trade too much for it. So now I'm noticing a bit of a sustain issue. We could get one health card. So we have health here. Could go for the Staff of the Adamant. Would be a good option at this point, just to get this for that one health upgrade and then 2 cast. So that's what we're going to do this next card power ding here. I'm going to get our right harvester. Always when you're going back through the map, stop by, get your harvesters, get that card power. Don't let them build up and lose any of that power. So I'm going to get this blue camp. Dekker really benefits from the mana regeneration and the cooldown reduction. So this is probably one of the best characters to get that. Let's see, our Gideon. Need some help here. Swing now. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do everything. Try to. Oh no. Try to jump away here. Okay, well, we got one, but they were going in. A double kill for them. My goodness. So the enemy teams definitely knows what they're doing. They have really good builds. I'm not necessarily sure. Energy damage and energy pen. This Murdoch's going full out. Looks like they all are, really. Flash fire piston. Skill damage, attack speed. Yeah, they're doing a really good job with their builds. I would maybe forego... no, I didn't get a health potion. So, we're gonna get Staff of the Adamant for that health.
An allied tower is under attack.
I'm gonna get the cast right away. We need to get as much of a bonus here to try to get back in the game. They're ahead, so waiting for better upgrades. I mean, it's risky at this point. So. So far, I don't think I'm doing the best of jobs with... On my way. The best of jobs with providing that utility that she provides. Here, I mean, you can see that we're just not really doing much damage at all. And got away. Okay, so we're not really doing the greatest job here securing kills. That was really quite sad. I mean, I did as much as I could there, I think. I don't think my E landed, but poor performance on my team's part. And I mean, I obviously could have done better there. So, I mean, I'm not saying not that they're crappy. Just didn't work out. So we have 3 card power for that health. The enemy team has to be very careful here with overextending. I'm going to place a ward here. Let's follow the team here. So far the build has been interesting. Attack Orb Prime, yeah, they are probably getting that. So there's 2 on the right lane. Let's see. We're pretty safe here. I could place... I don't have any wards. I need to place one there, but keep us safe. I have one in the jungle on the right to maybe keep us safe. Yeah, so there, that Twin Blast is rotating left. Let's get out of here. There's this Dekker. So far the build, I mean, was okay. I think I'm a little all over the place. The ward at the beginning was not a very good choice, I think. Oh, that sparrow hurts. Okay, so I've done all that I could. I have to get out of here. So we've got 1 kill here. I'm not gonna feed them. I have to go back. I mean, that's all that I could do there. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit risky. I want those orbs. Okay. I really want those orbs before I go back, but we dinged, so... Okay. Surrender? No, thank you. Let's play it out. I mean, we're probably going to lose, but, no! We're not going to lose. We're going to do a great job. I want to finish this card off. We could go with the Celestial Health, but I mean, can't be waiting too much. So our left and mid lane have pushed really, really well all the way up. This could be the chance. This could be our chance to reclaim some territory here. We have to be careful. So there's one enemy in the jungle here. As you can see, we're doing a little bit more damage. I think where I went wrong was A, getting that ward in the first place, and B, letting the cooldown reduction and mana come from the cards and not the upgrades. I'm not doing enough damage. I'm not being as useful to my enemy team as I could. So here the enemy team has the Orb Prime. I'm gonna collapse. I'm gonna collapse back, if I could navigate the jungle properly. I'm gonna collapse back to the point and try to defend. There's definitely a team fight coming. Gideon's apparently disconnected. Oh, great, he left. So one man down. We can probably get the Sparrow quick. Get that pick. I don't think so. Our Richter is gonna get caught out here. Uh-oh. I don't think I wasted all my abilities there. And there's a team fight that I should have been paying attention to here. The steel is a little overextended. There's not much I can do here. This Feng Mao, hopefully we can get, no. So now I'm going to be picked off here. I overextended myself. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So they've done a really, really good job, and in that time, the right lane has pushed. So what could I have done here? I could have gone for the pinch for the. I could have gone like I could have very much started with the ward and just gone with energy damage, but I think that there's much better cards here. I mean, the Chronomancer disc would have been perfect. Go straight into the energy damage, and then upgrade that. You get the cooldown reduction. That's exactly what we need. It's a perfect card for that. We could have then gone with the Wellspring Staff. Exactly what we need here. Could have then followed up with the Pendulum of Lords, gotten some mana that we probably would have needed at that point, get that cooldown reduction as well. Definitely some better optimizations I could have done here. Wasn't really paying that much attention to here. So I'm going to try to stand... Okay, well... There you go. So there's a defeat. Not the best card choice that I could have had, but you get the idea for sure. What I just said there at the end with the Chronomancer disc, I would get 2 of those if possible, really. So it's the perfect card for this build. We just needed some more energy damage. So there's the Mana Potion, definitely a very good card to have. The Ward, I mean, I think once the meta changes, I foresee a more diverse approach where everybody lanes. They use their wards for people that are shifting. Right now, it's just too volatile. So the Staff of the Animate, we got that for the health, but we want to focus on the Pendulum of Lords. Then we could have gone for the Magus for the Magus ward, but you got the idea. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a defeat, but we learn best in our defeats. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, dislike if you dislike the video. Please let me know in the comments how I could make this better. If you like the length of the video, please subscribe, guys. I have lots more videos coming. I play this game every day, quite a few times, so always making videos. Hope you guys got at least a little bit of useful information from my experience in the world of Paragon. Guys, until next time, take care.